And we are back. This is the Guessnicity Podcast. My name is Luther, and this is the place where I give the case and you guess the race. But this episode is going to be a little different. Those of you who were probably in the back door last Thursday when I recorded with Tam, Meek, and Jess.
Hey, Stephanie.
Remember that, and I got Ty with me today. It's just me and Ty. It's just me and Ty if you're listening. Yeah, we were recording and Tam kept having connection issues going in and out. So at the end of this, I didn't even check it that night. It said everything uploaded good. I thought I go to try to edit yesterday to do my edit, get ready for everything. And hers only got to 97% processing, which I can't start editing the episode. I can't do anything until all of that stuff is finished processing and all of that. So I got technical support at Riverside looking into it right now. But I got to get something out to you guys for this week. So me and Ty jumping on. I'm going to give y'all a little something. Too. So Ty, what's good with you, bro?
You know what I mean? Getting up on my board, ready to start sky surfing. You know what I mean? Paddling out right as we speak. Yeah. Paddling out, about to start sky surfing with y'all.
Yeah, I jumped out there ahead of time since I'm in this closet in my house, in my guest room, and I can't just do it in here. So, yeah. But yeah, I thought, what would be a good idea? You're becoming a regular on here. Mm-hmm. And last season, me and Tam did an episode where we kind of talked about like a getting to know you, letting folks get to know about us and about our relationship and shit. And then I thought about it, Ty, I'm kind of like all the listeners. I really don't know you, Ty. I know Meek. Me and Meek go back. I don't really know you. So I said, why not? Why not do an episode where I ask some questions? Shit, you could ask me something too if you got anything to be on your mind. We just got to sit back, talk. I may throw a case in here or there just to, make it an episode.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time, man.
Yeah, we just going to make it a quick, not nothing super long or anything. Just be on here for a little bit. And
I love you too, Share Bear. Y'all my folk out there, man.
Oh, yeah, they love you, bro. They love you.
Said early week backdoor session.
Yeah, early week backdoor session.
What they say, pause. Man, what's up, man?
That's what's up. I got Cassie, Cher, Bear, Apex, Erica, Marissa.
Yeah, that last episode I ate me like about a gram of them damn Louis Vuitton shrooms. I think I was spaced out on that jump.
Sick? Who is sick?
I think I fell off the cloud. I want cloud surfing, sky surfing.
Yeah, you was in another stratosphere somewhere.
Yeah.
Huh? That's what I hear, man.
I'm sure it's good for you. Y'all, when you and Tam come to VA, man, we going take a journey, man. We can go down to the river, out there in the trees and the nature and take a journey. It's going to be beautiful.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what, my boy Jabbar been telling me to do the same thing at one point. I held on to some shrooms for him for a minute. And he told me to try something. I never did, man.
Man, listen.
I never did.
All the stories you've ever heard about them, forget that shit. Half the people telling them wild stories about doing wild trips and that, they probably never took them when they just making shit up. They saying what they heard. Like, it ain't none of that. As long as you don't take too many, it's more... You ain't seeing shit.
Yeah, they say it's really good to microdose anyway. Yeah, they say it's good to microdose anyway.
Yeah, it's not like you seeing shit. You might, you have not crazy thoughts, but you gonna think some shit. If it's some shit you dealing with that you ain't dealt with yet, you gonna deal with it on that trip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But sometimes it might go down. It might get fucked up while you dealing with it. But when you come out that trip, that shit, you don't dealt with that shit. You ain't think about that shit no more.
But that's what Jabbar say. Yeah, I had to get you and Jabbar on together. Yeah, but that's what Jabbar say, man. Same thing.
Stephanie said too much make her belly hurt. You make chocolates? You try the chocolates? I take and make chocolates with mine. So I take mine, put them in my Ninja, grind them up real fine, and then go get a bag of Hershey's chocolate joints, melt them joints down, and stir it on in. Stir it real good. Pour it in a mold. put it in the mold, eat them like that. That's for beginners if you can't take the taste. It make your stomach hurt. And something about that chocolate, like something about the fats in the chocolate that really, yeah.
Make it take effect.
I can't wait for y'all to come. It's going to be, we might got to figure out how to put get us a hot spot that we can take out to the rocks. Record that shit on the, oh, that'd be dope.
So.
Go ahead.
Ty, how old are you?
Man, believe it or not, I'm 48.
48.
Yeah. I'm old head.
All right. So Ty, what you do for a living, bro?
Me, I'm an entrepreneur. I do many things. I'm a commercial real estate owner. So I own a commercial building down here in Richmond, out in what's called the Old Manchester District.
Okay.
Before that, I've done many things. Shit, I've owned a trucking company, box trucks, ran trucks. That was probably what I really did, to get up some paper. Then, 2020, pot went legal here in Virginia. So kind of, started a little cannabis company, kind of, sort of, gray area, we ain't talk about that. And got my clothing company, that me and my son started, Bobby's, Smoke Monster, y'all see it behind me and all that. That's what I did then. Once I was able to save up, I went and bought a building. Now in that building, I have a hair salon. I rent out to a barber shop. I'm in the process of building out the actual Bobby store in the building.
Okay.
And then beside the building, got like the up and coming, like the best event space in the city. I mean, maybe I can't say that, but I'm going to say it. It's coming. We call it The Lot in Manchester. Check it out if you're on Instagram, The Lot RVA. But it's the space beside my building. It's like a lot. It was just an abandoned, overgrown lot. But when I moved in the building, I'm like, I had a vision for it, but I had a vision for it. I didn't know how I was going to pull the vision off. But, remember I told you my son got killed back in 2021.
Yeah.
So that's the whole way I even went and bought the building or anything, because the building's like 2 blocks from where he got killed. You know what I mean? So I was just on some old, just grieving. I ain't know what I was doing for real, and I was just like, man, I'm going to get a building. But I was like looking to rent a building. And the realtor that I called, the agent, she said, you ever think about buying a building? I was like, not really. I just want to rent a building. She's like, let me show you this building anyway. And then when she showed me the building and I saw where the building was, I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, fuck that, I'm buying this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting this in. I just got that joint. So in my joint, I'd be like, I just let my kid, I'd be like, yo, I really do it the building. People think I be bullying, but I just sit back. I don't do shit. I just cool out, smoke weed all day, eat mushrooms, and true life. I'm getting the real game. True life. I sit back, smoke weed, eat mushrooms all day. And real life, just go with the whim. Whatever whim hit me that I feel like my kids sent my way for to do with that building, I just go with that shit. And that shit always worked. Like, it's for to make the lot. One day I'm in the building. I'm like, yeah, man, fuck this building. I'm broke because I'm spending all my money to, renovate it and bills. Now I got 2, not only am I paying all the bills at home, but I got the building to pay all the bills for and another mortgage and renovations on top of that. I'm talking about I went from, what Drake said, 0 to 100. I went from 100 to 0 real quick. And one day I'm like, yo, like, fuck this building. Like, and I've just screamed out to my son, I'm in the building, I said, man, you want this shit to work? You make this shit work. You know what I mean? Send me some help. I'm done with this shit. Next day, artists pulled up to the building, run the doorbell. True shit. Pulled up, run the doorbell, said, yo, this your building? I'm like, yeah. He said, man, I just got a grant from the, Dreamers. I'm mad I can't think of the actual name, but it's my man, the All City Art Club, Silly Genius. He said, I just got a grant to do murals on buildings. Can I paint your building? I'm like, I said, what's your name? He told me his name, Silly Genius. I'm like, yo, I was looking for you, dog. Like, if he said All City Art Club, I said, I've been looking for you to paint my son. He like, oh, well, word? I'm like, yeah, you can paint my building. Later that day, I went next door. It's just a cowboy, real life fucking cowboy hat, boots and everything, just walking on the property beside my building. And I'm like, man, who you is? He said, man, I got this container that I turned into a barbecue smoker that I'm trying to see if I could get this spot to put it at. I'm looking at him, a black dude at that, black ties. What's your name? He say Tex, some black dude from Texas, from Houston. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I got his number. He kept calling, keeping in contact with me, ended up being a real dude. Next thing you know, that damn container that he turned into a barbecue smoker sitting in the lot. You know what I mean? From them coming that day, me calling, I had to find the dude that owned the building beside me. He actually owned the lot part beside the building. I called him, said what I wanted to do. Homie just handed me the keys to his shit. Said, yo, do what you need to do. You know, he a civil rights attorney. He a law professor at University of Richmond. He a civil rights attorney. He just handed me his keys, white dude. Everybody else asked about that building and that lot. But like, man, that dude, don't nobody know. That dude don't talk to nobody. He ain't trying to work with nobody. He just holding his property. I called that dude the next day. He pulled up, gave me the keys. Said, man, do what you need to do. And so I just be grooving, Lou, like real shit. I'm one of them people who say, I tell everybody like, yo, I'm God's favorite motherfucker. Like, and I don't care what God you believe in. Like, when I say God, I'm talking about whatever. When I say God, whatever come in your heart or whatever you believe in, I'm talking about that God. Right. I fuck with all the gods. Like, but I'm God's favorite motherfucker, yo. Like on some real shit. Like 100% people can be like, man, I'm literally God's, or the universe, whatever you call it, I'm their favorite motherfucker. No matter what I do, I'm always good. Like real shit. Like, it's crazy to hear somebody say that shit, but no matter what happens to me in life, I'm always good. All I do is smoke weed. That's the only constant I know in life. All I do is get high and don't fuck with nobody.
That's probably one constant for me as well right now, but it's about to go away. And that's another reason why I was like, you know what? Shit, let's both get high and jump on here. Because me and Tam, we do Sober October. So,
oh, for real?
Yeah, so I'm about to be clean for the month of October coming up here in the next couple of days.
I go clean in December. Bring the year in clean. So every December, I go clean. Then, you know, me and Meka met on December 30th. So I take a drink on that day. I pop champagne.
Okay.
And drink that with her on the 30th.
That's what's up.
That's when I break that joint.
And how'd y'all meet?
Man, Meka met, believe it or not, on dating app, dog, on Hinge.
Okay. I mean, that's me and Tam met on dating app. Soul Swipe. We talked about it on some of the early episodes. Soul Swipe.
Soul Swipe.
Yeah, for real. A black Tinder. Yeah, that's what the fuck it was. It was a black Tinder.
We met on Hinge, dog, on some, but like even Meka was like, I look at Meka on some old, once again, I tell people, like, the universe tell me what to do. I was engaged before I met Meka. Mm-hmm. Chick I was engaged to, well, I ain't gonna say she was a bad chick, but she just want a good chick for me. You know what I mean? We ain't, that shit just won't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My therapist told me to go. My therapist kept saying, why don't you try dating John? Because I was like, man, I ain't getting on no dating John. But I was like, man, I don't want to meet no weird bitch off no dating site. And I definitely ain't putting my shit up here for no chick to swipe. But I wish I would go on a dating site. Every bitch better swipe right or left or whatever on me. Like, what? I ain't going on that. And she kept saying, look, I'm telling you, it's waiting for you on that app. She like, go on. And she told me, she said, go on Hinge. Like, my therapist said, go on Hinge. I promise you, it's something waiting for you on there. Me and Meka joined that bitch on the same day, like real shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she was my second date because I went on a date with a chick the day before her, but I was her first date on that joint and be that shit. I deleted that shit. Like, shit, I'm rocking a short. Like, she was cool as shit. I'm like, she cool as fuck. I've been like, literally, that was December 30th, the first day we met. We've been together every day since that shit. Like, on some real shit. Like, we've been basically together every day, unless she done went back to Texas.
December 30th. 23? Yeah, that's deep. That's dope, really. That's dope.
Yeah.
Because I forgot what it was on the last episode. Really, I think when we just talked with her, Jess, and Tam, and we talked about somebody she used to date back in the past, nigga that we all thought was gay. And then, we talked about that. And then, we told her after the fact, like, we thought that nigga was gay. But then she had brought you up and started talking about you. I brought you up and we talked about you for a second, but I could see her light up. And to see my friend light up like that, I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, she really liked that nigga. Yeah.
Gay.
Yeah, we thought he was for real. He did so much. Yeah, the nigga was. He probably is. He was just. Some people you just kind of you see it. And then she even said, I think when we talk, like I gotta go back. Hopefully they get this shit fixed. Go back and listen to it. But I think she said he had quite a few gay friends too. And so I was like, so that didn't make you think, some shit, Not to say that having gay friends is a problem, but I don't know a lot of niggas that got a lot of like multiple gay friends. I
got a gay cousin,
right?
Me,
Tam got a bunch of gay friends. I say I'm cool with them. They all say I'm cool, but that's really her people.
Yeah, I got gay cousins. A lot of my cousins gay, especially the chicks, but not a lot of them. Just one dude. This shit, my chick, I got 2 cousins that's married, but I ain't got like no gay friends. I mean, if one of my homeboys was to come and say, "Hey man, look, I'm gonna let you know now I'm gay." First of all, hold on, man, you don't like me, do it, right? I'd be like, no, all right, well, cool. That still could be my homeboy then. Like, oh, you still my dog. You've been my dog this long. Thank you for telling me, dog. I mean,
for sure.
Now, no long, I ain't gay. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with you being gay. You my homie. You still my homie. Right. I don't know if I'm going with them to no gay clubs or nothing, though.
Right. Exactly.
Like, chicks can do that. Tam can go with her gay friends to the gay club, and it's, okay. But we can't. That shit ain't going.
I would say, I'm not going to say we can't. You can. We can.
No,
but
we can't go.
I choose. No, listen. The key word is can. We can go up in there. We can. I just choose not to. I choose not to go up in there. I choose that's not a spot. I hear it's fun. Oh, you'll have fun. Cool. Y'all go have that fun.
I'm not gonna have fun.
Yeah, y'all gonna have that fun. I'm gonna be uncomfortable all night.
That shit gonna end badly. And I ain't, like I said, I ain't mad. I ain't, but like, no, like, somebody brush you gonna swear they tried to touch your butt.
Not even
like, hold on, dog. Like, you looking around, like.
So, even me and Tam, neither one of us big on PDA, right? And so, it don't matter if it's a straight couple out kissing, tonguing each other all out in public. I look at that shit like, man, go somewhere with all that shit.
Yeah.
And so, I don't want to see 2 men do it either, And, nah. And I just know they'd be a little bit more loose with that shit.
Damn, Meek dated a gay dude. I'm gonna get on about that. So I can't wait to get off this. Say, Meek, I heard you with a gay dude. You couldn't tell?
I know. We gonna get a text in that group chat quickly after.
Damn.
That sound about right.
Then to have somebody genuinely like just care, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you all right? You good? And mean that shit. Like, all right. You know what I mean? I told my man, I said, shit, if your old lady don't get on your nerves a little bit because she asking you, is you all right too goddamn much?
Yeah.
She might don't really like you. Like, that shit, she beat you to the point where that shit getting on your nerves, but it's just because she goddamn trying to make sure you good, but you just like, man, shit, goddamn, I'm good, man. Leave me alone, let me smoke some weed.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, that's how you know your John like you.
Yeah, I know Tam. That's me and Tam. We don't, I'd say we don't joke around like that. But me and Tam, both of us talk a lot of shit. And so we'll talk a lot of shit to each other, which is always fun. I know how to get responses out of Tam, I know her little triggers and shit. So that's why with the bonus episodes, when I do shit where we listen to or watch some of them other people lives episodes, I know
what to play.
I know that's gonna pull some shit out of. We talk a lot of shit. Me and Tam tell each other everything. That's my best friend, And then my niggas that listen to this should know. Like, if you tell me, then she know.
Yeah.
And if you are a homegirl and you tell us some shit, I know all your shit too.
I already know.
But we good at acting like we don't know shit. Both of us,
sit and look at you like shit all good.
Yeah, we'll walk around like we don't know. I don't know what's going on with you. And even if they bring it up, be like, for real?
For real?
Now what happened? And I know everything. Like, well, what happened for real? Yeah.
if they try to twist it, damn, I heard it.
Right.
Me,
right.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
good to
I
have
don't know what I would do without it. Like, in the sense of, too, like, when I talked about it, when I saw her on the app, I passed by a couple of times, like on Tinder and on Soul Swipe. Because I said I wasn't going to date nobody with a bunch of kids, with 3 kids. But she kept popping up. So I said, man.
She keep popping up for a reason.
Yeah, let me just see what this about. And shit, it turned into what we got. Turned into playing around. She was recently divorced. We wasn't taking shit serious. We was both dating other people.
Yeah.
And shit, I got friends who are I wouldn't say psychic, but you know
some shit.
Yeah, got
Feel
them
some
kind of
shit. Yeah.
And it's a set of twins, and one of them say she got the ability stronger than the other, but the one with the stronger ability really don't like to do it. And we was on some video like this, and her sister was like, "Nah, just show up a picture of your ex-wife, and then the 2 chicks you dating or whatever." And she said, "Don't even say nothing. Just show her the pictures of them." And like my ex-wife, she was like quickly like, "Nah, like she ain't for you, whoever she is." Like I didn't tell her who she was. And then she was like, "That's your wife right there at TAM." Then the other chick, she said some other shit, but she was like, "Now, is that your wife? Like, that's your wife?" I said, "No, that ain't my wife." I said, "We just talking like," no. She said, "I feel like, no, that's going to be your wife."
Yeah.
And shit. So she's my fucking wife.
So it's funny you say that. Basically, my therapist, she jive, like you said, I ain't gonna say she no psychic or nothing, but she also, knows some shit. And that's what she kept saying. She kept telling me, like, yo, because she kept saying here, she said, I feel like you need to go on here. She told me, she said, man, look, your wife on here. But she didn't say your wife. She said, your woman on hinge though. She was like, she told me, she was like, my ex, she was like, she the cause of all your trouble. She said, you came to talk to me because of your son. She like, but that you dealing with that. She was like, it's that chick you with that's causing you. I'm like, damn. She was like, look. She was like, man, look, she said, I sent Meek John a message because her John said what she said, you looking for your own personal goofball. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for too. I'm just thinking, yeah, I need somebody who can be able to goddamn deal with my childish ass. I ain't know. I'm like, shit. I thought she probably won't gonna really be true. I'm like, oh, this goofy motherfucker. And she ain't have on no makeup. And her joint, she ain't have no weave in her hair. And on her plane, she telling my joint. That's why I say, look, I just like plain chicks. I don't need all that extra stuff. And and she says, my joint, I had a joint where I was fishing. I just happened to go out on the boat with my homeboy. I had a fish in my hand cap. She said, nigga, I thought you was country. I knew how to fish and shit. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Hell no. That's how it be, though.
I'm gonna throw us a case out here real quick, and then we'll come back and talk about some more shit. But this case came from one of our listeners, so y'all helping me out. Somebody asked earlier, like, why are we doing this on Monday? Why are we recording so quick? Because the episode we recorded Thursday, there's technical issues that Riverside's trying to get fixed, and I needed to record something to get something to you this week. My goal is not to have y'all missing a week. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. All right, here we go. So I'll tell you which listener it came from once I finish up, so I can go back and look at that email and see who gave me this. But this is something that's recent. September 19th of 2025, authorities responded to a wellness check at a home after one of the victims failed to show up at work. Inside, police found the stated victim and her 13-year-old daughter. Both were dead. Reports say the mom was found in the bedroom and appeared to be stabbed and bludgeoned. Her daughter was across the hallway in her room and her throat was slashed.
Shit.
Or it said, throat had laceration, so it may not have been slashed. I'm adding to the story like he slit her throat.
I mean, what's the lacerations mean though?
It could just been stabbed in the throat. That's a straight stab.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah,
Vicious.
The suspect, just a cut, The suspect was later located at the hospital. So the suspect went to the hospital with blood on his clothing. And that's where he got arrested after being treated.
Huh?
Yeah. So it's not a lot to this because it just happened.
Is that, I can say that don't sound like you said 2025.
Yeah. So like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, 10 days ago, really. 10 days. September 19th. And September 19th, damn, is my mama's birthday.
Like, shit. That was last week. Like you said.
Yeah.
And he don't stab the mama.
Court documents say he allegedly stabbed both victims and then moved their bodies within the home.
And then he went to the hospital, which means they put up a fight.
Had to. So yeah, it's a fresh case.
That could be anybody.
So yeah, he was charged with tampering physical evidence in addition to 2 counts of murder, and bond set at $1 million.
So that definitely, whoa. Where was it?
But you know what? I forgot I had more. I just scrolled down. I got more info. So our suspect got a criminal history. So this is not his first time being involved in somebody else's death. So in 2023, when he was 21, he was involved in a case where his victim in that case was stuffed in a suitcase and discarded in a lake.
Huh? So what's he doing out? That was 2 years ago.
That was fucking 20 years ago.
Oh, I thought you said 2023. You said...
No, 2003.
Oh, 2003.
I may have said 2023, but I meant 2003.
I was going to say.
2003 when he was 21 years old.
So he went to jail and got out on that shit.
Yeah, he was 21.
2000.
So
he was 20.
Stuffed the victim in a suitcase.
And he didn't do but goddamn 20 years for that shit? Oh.
They said he was convicted, but it was reduced to manslaughter in that case.
Then we don't know what state he was in. Probably one of them states you don't do this so much. God damn.
So he was released in 2019 to mandatory reentry supervision. Completed that in October of 2019. And been free ever since. So he was locked up for a minute.
What? God, where you from?
So this happened in, I feel like once I give it away.
Because right now I'm leaning before you tell me where he's from.
Yeah, tell me what you got before.
It's between black or white, like for real. Like, because this joint could be because you say he goddamn killed the chick and put the chick in a suitcase.
It wasn't a chick, it was a dude. Yeah.
That make a whole different story.
Yeah, it was a dude.
That's a brother. Killed the nigga, put him in a suitcase to get rid of him and threw him in a lake. That's a nigga that don't watch too much TV.
You think so?
Maybe once you tell me where that, it might change. But right now, I'm leaning to a nigga who don't put somebody in a suitcase.
This happened in Kentucky.
We'll put you in a suitcase. White folks will put you in a suitcase.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill that bitch and that whore daughter of hers.
So, is that what you're going to stick with?
No. I can't stick with black now because you said Kentucky.
No, I thought you just switched to white.
Yeah, I think I might got to stick. I might got to go to the hillbilly now. Hold up. What they thinking out there?
The back door, the whole back door been saying white the whole time. I've been going through it. They've been saying white. They have said nothing else.
But think about he had to go to the hospital though.
Yeah. He went to the
what did he
hospital.
go to the hospital for? They ain't say.
It didn't say, but
because that's a black chick will fight back.
Right, but in my mind, this is just me thinking. Now I'm just talking because it's just both of them. Would you think we would just go to the hospital if we got hurt like that? After we done did some shit, like if we got hurt doing some shit, killing somebody, would we go to the hospital?
Depending on how fucked up we hurt. Depending on how fucked up I'm hurt, I ain't gonna die. I ain't gonna let myself just die. Like say she done poked me good one time.
They didn't say.
Yeah, what his injuries were.
What his injuries were. And they didn't make it seem like he was injured severely.
For to go to hospital, you gotta be.
Some folks just feel like they need some stitches or some shit, and we'll go.
Went to the hospital covered in
other people's blood, though. He probably cut his hand. What typically happens when you're stabbing.
Yeah, you stabbed your hand or something.
Yeah, you get blood on your hand, and then you get slick, and your hand slides down onto the knife.
He went to jail in 2003. Got out 16 years later in 2019. So he didn't do but 16 years for stuffing the nigga in a fucking suitcase. Then 6 years later, he done snapped again. I still almost want to stay with black. I kind of want to stay with black. I ain't gonna lie. I want to stay with black. Like, I'm I'm thinking this a brother. Like, some of y'all got them fucked up. Like, for real. Somebody, he a black dude, and he didn't do that shit for no reason, man. They got him fucked up.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, damn, just only because he in Kentucky, it could. It's a black dude, man. That injury he had was fucked up. He had to go to the hospital. He didn't want to go to the hospital. He had to go to the hospital, or his ass was gonna die.
He was Joshua Cottrell, white man.
Damn, Joshua.
Joshua has a interesting look.
Oh, that nigga serial killer for real.
Oh, I didn't want to go to a Facebook page, but that is him though. Oh, well, no, I left that page. There we go.
Okay.
And those people.
Yeah, okay. That's him. He did that shit. He definitely did that shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, he definitely did that
Face
shit.
tatted all up, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, did he know the people?
Yeah, they were together, supposedly.
Oh, that was his chick?
I believe.
But it wasn't his daughter.
Hold on. I don't want to make sure I'm mixing up the stories because I got two stories similar. No, they were together.
What the hell he kill her for?
Who knows?
The fuck, she was trying to leave him?
Because, there were questions, what was his motive? The two were known to be in a relationship, it says, though statements suggested Kayla told friends they were good, like they were in good shape. So the only thing they can think of is his prior history of violence, a warning sign that was overlooked,
That nigga messed with the little girl. She told her mama. The mama said something to him. And he killed both of them. Damn.
I forgot I didn't left the screen. I forgot I was still sharing that screen. Yeah.
What them young boys say? I'm up and pole on him. That's what the young boys said. Yeah. I'm up pole on him. He come up on me. That's how them young boys said.
What?
David said he look normal to him. Damn, David. Where you from, David? We got Molly. We got folk up in here now.
Yeah. Molly, what's up? I didn't even know Molly had jumped.
You from Virginia? Where in Virginia, David? I'm in Richmond, man.
Oh, yeah, you got a neighbor.
Oh, he from Waynesboro. He from out there in Western Virginia. He down got to take 64, get out there 81, 60, some shit like that. Not 60, 81.
What's out that way?
Mountains.
Mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, rednecks. That's why I'm gonna say it ain't too much our people friendly out there. It ain't us friendly out there.
Appalachia, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mountain folk.
Gotcha. So are you like born and raised in Virginia? From Virginia?
Yeah. I'm born and raised in Richmond.
In Richmond?
Yeah.
Wow.
Richmond a cool place. Richmond coming up now. Yeah. I mean, Richmond always been a city, but it's been small and it was, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But now that joint, they building this joint. A lot of people coming. Richmond only had a population like 200,000. Then like the surround, we might got 1 million people when you probably still not a whole million when you put together like Richmond, Henrico, and Chesterfield. Like, you know what I mean? The metro area. You put them together, you might got 1 million people. But now that shit coming up, they building.
Yeah, I've never heard of any of them little towns. I've never heard of Richmond, but
that's just the counties beside it. Basically Richmond. You know how you got Dallas, but then you got whatever the little counties around.
Terrence,
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. You got Richmond, Henrico, Chesterfield.
Gotcha.
And then I'm out in a little past Henrico. I'm out in Hanover. I'm with the good white folks. You know what I mean? I love it out here. Nice and quiet, crime prevention community. You know?
That's what you that's what you want.
Yeah.
We live out there in peace.
Yeah, I live out here in peace. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Were you affected by Hurricane Helene? That's what somebody's asking. And back to Alexis is asking.
Hurricane Helene. What was that?
I guess that's a no if you don't know.
No. I might have been locked up during Helene last year. No, we ain't getting nothing bad up here for real. You know, I did live in Allenwood, Pennsylvania, and Morgantown, West Virginia for a couple of years, like 6 years, 3 years apiece. Well, that was a joint down in North Carolina, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that joint fucked them up down there. That's the joint where they ain't want to get them folk no money and shit.
They did. They were tripping about trying to get money out there.
Yeah, that shit wiped out. Yeah, it ain't hit us up here in Richmond. We in the city. I think it might have hit people like down in the western part, like southwestern Virginia and shit. But it fucked them up in North Carolina.
The western part or the eastern part?
Huh. Like down south, like probably southwest. Like Virginia's like shape, like Virginia weird. Like, so you got like the east, like the Tidewater where the beach at, but then you go straight up. So that's where we at. Like down there by the beach and going straight up 95. That's where we at. Then you can start going west in Virginia, and that's a whole different Virginia. You know what I mean?
Tennessee got fucked up too?
Damn.
So it must have, like, for real, I didn't pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, like those storms be going on some crazy paths.
I was done flying at that point. When I was flying all the time, I would watch all the storms because I would be stuck. Places. You know, I got caught in snowstorms and blizzards and shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. I ain't with it.
Yeah, it was different. But kind of like you, what's funny, you had your own box truck transport, logistics business. I did the same thing for a little bit. Just with the Sprinter van. Yeah. And then every once in a while, I would rent a 26-foot box truck just to try to make a little bit more money when I could.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of the country doing that.
Oh, you used to hit distance. You used to drive.
Oh, yeah, I was over the road. Yeah, I'd be gone for weeks at a time. I was sleeping in the van. I had to set up, I was sleeping in the van, all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how I got to see most of the country is doing that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I was running just a route. I was going from here up through Maryland and coming back. But then I had a job might go like up DC and back, down the beach and back. No. See, I got a transit van now. I called myself to get some more routes with. I drive that shit like it's my pickup truck.
That's what I did for the longest. I kept it after the fact until I needed what was that shit? A torque converter, and they thought maybe the transmission was going out. I took that shit to CarMax. I started working for the company I was working for. I'm working for now. Hell, with an OBD reader, you can plug it up, turn off the check engine light.
Yeah.
Man, I took that shit to CarMax. They didn't even drive it out of the parking lot. They just drove around the parking lot in it. Gave me my little money for it. Gave me good money for it.
Yeah. That back then, that's when they needed them vans. Them vans was going for high shit.
Yeah. Got rid of it. But yeah, that's why what I would do, I come home, roll me up a bunch of little joints, have on the road with me, and that's stop at different rest stops on my way, smoke a little something. If I was in a nice area, that's why I got to go see like Niagara Falls and shit. I had to load up in New York till I took.
Oh, you were driving deep.
Oh, bro, I was everywhere. When I say I saw the country, nigga, I saw the fucking country. Yeah, I saw the country in that
you
van.
were driving. But that shit ain't that bad in a van, though. It ain't like driving no big-ass truck, It
ain't bad. I didn't have to abide by all the rules of like the CDL shit, so I could drive all night. Like when I did that trip to Niagara that I'm telling you about, they was like, well, we need a load from Fort Worth. So out here by me up to New York and then a drop in Connecticut. And I'm like, okay, cool. And it was like, so it's got to be dropped in it gave me like 3 days, which I was cool with. But then it didn't tell me that was the last drop. The first drop needed to be dropped the next day. So I drove 22 hours straight from Fort Worth to what's right outside? What is right outside of Niagara Falls? What up there in New York?
What is up there?
Syracuse.
What's up there? Like Syracuse, Buffalo, all them.
I wasn't in Buffalo. I think it was Syracuse where I had to drop something off, and then my next load wasn't till like 2 days later in Connecticut. But you all right there in that little area. So I spent the night at a rest stop right next to Niagara Falls.
Damn.
And got up the next morning, went and walked Niagara Falls, did all that shit. It was cool. Like, I've seen a bunch of shit doing that. Saw Meteor Crater there in Arizona. That shit was cool.
A real life crater.
Yeah. A big ass crater. Like a mile the diameter is a mile. Like the shit is across. This shit is huge.
Like, but hey, I saw some shit today, right? A question on Instagram that when I'm high, I be thinking about shit like this. It say, what if whatever hit the earth them billions of years ago that wiped out the dinosaurs?
Mm-hmm.
What if it really was a spaceship and we was the aliens that came?
Shit, could be.
What if we wiped out the dinosaurs?
So people talk about the aliens and shit, right? Mm-hmm. I say if we had what if we were just super intelligent in the past and then our intelligent species got wiped out too with the dinosaur? Because the pyramids are closer in age to the dinosaurs than they are to us. Like, that shit is...
And no one still knows how they made them shit.
Correct.
I don't even believe in a whole, like, people... I mean, I don't want to start no shit, but, like, people talk about the Jewish slaves or the slaves from Israel and all that shit. I don't even believe that shit. I believe that's just a story they made up just to try to explain some shit that they don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Because instead of since people just saying, I don't fucking know, they always want to make up a story.
And really, how you going to depend on slaves
to build your shit perfect?
To build your shit exactly perfect. Like, to build your shit immaculate,
Perfect.
Yeah.
To the T, to the angle, to like perfect. Some shit we can't do now. Perfect. Ain't a slave that you forcing to build.
Correct.
And you know the power of the shit.
Niggas getting paid 6 figures right now to half-ass do their job.
You got a fucking slave and this shit is perfect beyond scientific. It's perfect. And you think a slave that you done whipped his ass gonna care? Mm-hmm. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna turn this shit off an angle or degree.
Yeah.
Yeah. It don't like...
Nah, we had technology and shit back then that we lost some kind of way, that we lost it, and then we had to start fresh.
That's that Pangea
fucking stupid
shit
again. Yeah,
that's the Pangea shit. They say when you put the world back together.
Oh yeah, you can see
that shit come, but it's just that missing piece in the middle. That was it. That's why you got pyramids everywhere.
Right.
When that shit went, the people who were, what I mean, and that's type shit I be thinking about when I be goddamn smoking and shit. Like, that's how like, when they talk about, even to what point they be like with the slaves, and they be like, well, no, the black people was already here in America and shit. Pangea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All these people everywhere, like they found like old Eskimos, Siberian folks, like in different warmer climate places from...
Yeah.
Because
it's all one.
Travel.
One lane.
Yeah, we was all one. We could just walk from one place to the next.
The people don't realize we still all one. They don't want us to realize that shit though. You know what I mean? If people realize that, they be in trouble. But yeah, people, yeah. I don't be trying to go too deep into that because people be like, they want to keep us divided. As long as they can keep us divided, they can control us.
Yeah.
We realize, this is what I tell people. Even when it come down to race is basically just geographical too. Mm-hmm. You adapt to what you need for wherever you at. But if you take 2 dogs, I don't care what 2 dogs, you take a fucking Great Dane and a poodle, a pit bull or whatever. You turn them 2 dogs loose. A dog don't know I'm a pit bull or all they know, they gonna smell each other's balls and say, oh yeah, you a dog too. And they gonna be dogs. They don't know what we gave them names. We say, oh, you a pit bull, you a poodle, you a this, and that's the same thing with people. They told us, oh, you black, you white, you this, you that. No, we ain't. We all just people. And there ain't supposed to be no borders. We supposed to be able to just travel freely. The earth supposed to be our turf. We all supposed to be citizens of earth.
Mm-hmm. That's how the Native Americans here thought. Like, yeah, that's how they thought.
Supposed to be. So yeah, so when they saw them people come on, it's like, oh, come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
welcome.
When the white man was like, yeah, we'll give you money for your land, it was like, okay, whatever, we'll take your money because you can't, nobody owns the land type deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to take your money. We're going to take your stuff, but how can we sell what belongs to the earth?
Correct.
They showed them just like this. Crazy.
All right. I think I got another one, and then we'll probably slide off of here. September 20th of 2013. Michael and Angela. I'll give you. Oh, man. Fuck Angela. But no, not in this case. Not in this case. Let me stop. Hold on. I know what happens. All right, so Michael and Angela open up their shop. So they have like a pawn shop that they have. So they open their shop. Their 2 kids were with them. They have a 9-year-old and a baby girl. A short time later, a man walked in wearing sunglasses, a cap, and black latex gloves and ordered everyone to the ground and then opened fire. Michael is shot 8 times. Angie is hit 3 times. There's a third man in the store who was also killed. Before her final moments, Angie turned to the 9-year-old boy, told him to take his baby sister to the back. He listened and hid. But later, he walked past the bodies of his parents to call 911. His words on the call were, "They're dead. Come here quickly. I'm afraid." At first, police thought it was a robbery, but nothing was taken. The register was still full. This wasn't random. Detectives found the shooter used a .22 caliber handgun with homemade silencer. Clear signs of a planned hit.
That was a real hit.
Yep. A silver minivan was spotted near the scene that morning. Records and surveillance tied it to someone with ties to the pawn world, or to the pawn shop world. Investigators dug into the background and found bad blood over money, business disputes, and bitterness between the person and the shop associates. A search warrant later uncovered shell casings matching the crime scene, parts for a homemade silencer, evidence mounted. What you got?
Oh, I was going to say they white.
You say white?
Absolutely white. A homemade silencer, .22 pistol, like professional. What? That was I don't know, David. Not no homemade silencer.
You don't think so?
They white. They white. You don't think so?
I mean, I already know the answer.
Oh, well, you know. Well, just say, if you didn't know, like a homemade, how many brothers you know make it? If they would have said nigga had a potato over the pistol, I'd say, yeah,
that's a homemade, they silencer.
No, they say they found materials to build a homemade silencer.
Parts for a homemade.
Parts.
Yeah.
Even though I can't just automatically say that because, no, we're going to have to hear some more because I can't just say that because, I can't just say that white because I know a lot of guys, myself, who would make a homemade silencer.
So,
yeah
our suspect was not only a pawn shop owner, but he was also a local pastor. Does that change anything?
It kind of do. It kind of.
And they got into it over money.
Yeah, when you put the pastor part in it, because when we just say a pawn shop owner, I would say white, because I don't know, down here, we don't got too many black pawn shop owners down here in Richmond. They all white. Now they probably foreign. But then you say, and a pastor, that sound like some nigga movie shit right there. That sound like some Memphis, Tennessee. Right. This nigga the preacher and run the pawn shop. And them shot a nigga. That sound like some OG gangster nigga shit there. I gotta hear some more. The anti-state shit is pulling me off my shit.
So the surviving son was the key witness. He saw the suspect, was able to tell who he was. But that's
White guy would have killed the son. Black dude ain't killed the kid, man.
The mom had the kids hide, remember? That's how he got away.
Yeah.
So
Andrew say black. Something about that silencer that's telling me. I can't see why a white dude would just walk in and kill Joshua and what's his name? Not Joshua, what's his name? Michael and Angela. Like, what the fuck did Michael and Angela do?
Yeah. Like I said, it was over money. So somebody was, I forget who owed who, but yeah, it was all over money. And you get money in the mix. It don't matter what race you are.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna get upset about that.
The 22 with the silencer, that sound white to me, man. That shit still sounding white, but that preacher that ran a pawn shop, that sound black. That's where I'm stuck at right here.
Yep.
A preacher running a pawn shop, that sound black.
It's funny how little details switch shit up, right?
Yeah. You can't, like, that sound black as shit. A preacher that run a pawn shop and he bust cap in the over his money. I can't see a white preacher shooting somebody over some money.
Well, I can. Shit, I can see any pastor shoot somebody over some money. You know, it don't matter what race. Because depending on the pastor, a lot of them cats money hungry, period.
Oh, yeah, they want that paper.
Yeah.
And the first dude was, now I got to start trying this because the first dude was white. First case was white. So this jump might. What it was at?
This, too, happened in Kentucky.
Don't go to Kentucky. Goddamn. No, there's a whole lot of fuck shit going on in Kentucky. That almost make it white. They white. That's white. Well, them good mountain folk know how to make a damn silencer.
So, since I threw this all together quickly, I know all the family was white. I'm assuming the pastor was white, but I don't think.
Oh, the pastor was the one who did the shooting.
Yes.
Yeah. He was white in Kentucky.
Yeah, but remember I told you I threw this together pretty quick. And as I'm going through this article that they sent, I am not seeing a picture of the pastor. I'm seeing all the victims and everybody involved. Anyway.
You definitely was white in Kentucky.
We got to see
knew how to make that sound.
Everybody who was, I'm assuming he was white. Let me look him up real quick. No.
Yeah. I do know some black folk that know how to make goddamn. But no, I don't. I'm joking. White. I'm on the motherfucking line. I don't know nobody know how to make shit.
Steve Divine.
I know some people who work on shit and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, white pawn shop owner, preaching pawn shop owner. They bust capping somebody's ass. Y'all got it bad at Kentucky.
Let me do this real quick.
Ain't there somewhere called Hardin County or something like that in Kentucky? Hardin County. They say that's where the shit go down for real. You know, they say, fuck with them out there.
So this is it, right?
Damn, David.
That's Michael and Angie right there.
That's Mike and Angela. Angela owed them people some. I mean, Michael ain't owed them people some money. Look at Michael. Michael was shady as shit, though. Look at him. I mean, I don't like to talk about him because he dead and shit. My bad, Mike. I ain't even trying to talk about it. I can see it. I don't want to talk about bad about the boy, but look at him. I know a nigga get high when I see one. Mike was getting higher than a bitch, dog. He owed that man some money, though. Look at him.
I bet his partner was getting high, too. The pastor probably was, too. So this is the other man that was in the shop with him.
He got killed, too, or he got away?
He got killed.
He got killed.
Mm-hmm. Damn,
what kind of shop they had?
Pawn shop.
They had a pawn shop?
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought the dude that shot him had the pawn shop.
They all worked together.
Oh, it was they pawn shop. They were partners. So Michael Angela.
Yeah.
That's okay. They thought they were smart.
ABC Golden Games and more.
They thought they were smart. They thought he won't go do shit because he was a preacher. They thought, man, God won't know, Jesus won't no punk. They tell you that shit.
And then how you have a pawn shop that done, 2013, but still, in 2013, you should have had cameras. I'm just sitting there reading. No security cameras at the pawn shop. How you gonna have a pawn shop with no cameras? With the type of business you got coming in and out?
He shot shit out there. Well, he went home and made a 22 silencer. He was mad. He was tired of this shit. I can feel it, though. You keep on goddamn bullshit me telling me that we ain't making no money and I'm watching the money come in and out of this bitch.
Something was going on. And you know a pastor gonna watch that money.
Shit, preacher can watch that money. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Let's switch it up. I found him. Kenneth Allen Keith.
Damn. Look at him.
He looked like a pawn shop preacher.
Pawn shop owning preacher. That's what he looked like. Cold-blooded crook.
I remember that was, I guess, 2013. It's probably more recent.
Look at his ass. Hey, Luther, he can call you nigga with the real hard on.
Oh, I believe it. He looked like it.
Look at that. Look how red he is right there. Like, God damn, dog. Look at him. He looked like if given a chance, he would kill the fuck. Oh, yeah. And look at Michael. Look at the difference. Oh, my God. How he even get in business? They don't even look like they belong in business together. Look at them two.
Yeah. Them with him. Yeah.
They don't even, how them two even, like, look, they don't even go, like, that don't even match. How did they even start dealing with each other to do business? This nigga here with this spiked up ass hair. Look like this man dead. What I'm talking about? My bad, dog. My bad, Mike. I'm sitting here talking cash shit about you and you dead and shit. But you look like you just came from a tape and a beating Bobby Flay and shit. Your shit spiked up and shit. And look at your chick, yo. See, man, God. See, that's why I gotta stop smoking, man.
You are going in. If you want to learn more about this case, though, like the link that they sent, it's a show called Final Moments on Peacock or the Oxygen app. And it talks about, on one episode, it talks about this case, if you want to look it up. At least that's what the link that I was sent. While I'm doing that, let me go like tell y'all.
Porky's Revenge.
Who sent me what case? Because that actually came through in the clutch this week with everything going on.
Damn, they be getting busy in goddamn Kentucky.
So Steffi B.
Oh, that's this kid right there, all grown up now.
Yeah.
Damn,
she
dog.
Sent me
he watched my man and dad get killed.
This the case Stephanie Barker sent.
I guess dude ain't getting out of jail, is it?
No. Yeah, he got life.
If I would do it, I'd wait for his ass. You killed my mama and daddy.
And then Tinny Smothers.
I pay people to fuck him while he was in there.
Sent me that other one in Kentucky. So both of them, two different people sent me both sent cases in Kentucky. Yeah. So thank you, ladies, again for hooking a brother up.
If I ever find out dude in jail for anything that killed my kid, if I ever find out who he is, and if I find out he was in jail somewhere, I'm going to find somebody that's in the unit, make sure I find somebody in the unit. If you just pay their ass, let them know, look, you on this unit, I'm sending their ass probably goddamn couple $100 every month, $500 a rack every month. But like, man, look, drag his ass. Every time I check, I need to know he don't got his ass beat every day. Fuck him. If you don't fuck people, but find whoever the faggot is. I mean, not faggot, I'm sorry, y'all. But whoever fuck boys in there, tell him I got $500 for him to fuck him goddamn once a week. You fuck him once a week, and I'm gonna send you $500 a month.
Yeah, and everybody say they do it too.
Yeah, like I ain't even gonna lie. Like yo, where he at? If I ever find out he in jail, find out whoever he is, like yo, I'm putting money on people's books. So I go whoever in the unit with him, look, starve him out. Don't let him eat. He can't eat. Make his ass eat air. And fuck him. Gotta fuck him though. like that's the one way you could goddamn kill somebody without killing them.
So what happened? I never asked you, and I don't think I ever said, man, like sorry for your loss and everything for that. But
my son was out goddamn doing young people shit. You know what I mean? Ended up in a shootout. He shot the dude too though. Like he shot the dude ended up killing him. The dude that was with my son, he got shot like about 4 or 5 times too, but he ended up surviving. The dude my son shot, he survived. He shot him in like the hip or some shit.
Damn.
He was a spoiled kid, you know what I mean? He was spoiled. He just wanted social media and music, and he wanted to be a goddamn. I guess he wanted to be a thug. He wanted to be, you know what I mean?
How long ago was this?
2021.
What you think attract kids to that shit? Like, especially when they got it pretty good at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't even like the kids that you give them everything. They don't want to be seen as the kid that their parents give them everything and everything. I guess they call that soft or whatever. They don't realize the kids that's really out there doing that shit. They wish they had your life. They doing this shit because they, you know what I mean? They doing this shit because shit. They struggling, but the kid, the music. The music glorifying that shit, you know, everybody listen to Young Boy and all that shit. That's what they glorifying. It's so easy for them to get guns nowadays. You know what I mean? So they ain't just got fucking 22s and shit. They got Call of Duty guns.
Yeah.
Got 16-year-olds running around with fully automatic goddamn
with switches
pistols.
And shit. Yeah.
Switches and shit. They ain't been to a range in their life. And they just itching to let it off because once they got it, it go from first you ain't got no gun to now you got a gun, you ain't gonna bust it. And they don't give a shit about consequences. They don't care about no consequences. They don't really care if they live or die. They think this shit like they respawn, like Call of Duty.
Yeah. Shit is crazy.
It's a game to them. The motherfucker, what's the count? You here in Richmond, I don't know if it's there. What's the count? What's the score? They talk like this shit. You know, but we had this one rap group here. That's how they rapped about that shit, as if like they playing Madden or 2K. You know what I mean? I just dunked on your homeboy. I mean, he walked up and shot him in the face. And they up in the club, and they know the little club signs and shit. That one group in the club, the other group in the club, and that's what they got on the sign. We dunked on your homeboy.
Man. Like,
y'all niggas ain't in the paint. Y'all niggas just shooting jumpers. Y'all ain't hitting shit. Y'all niggas just shooting jumpers, ain't hitting shit. Y'all scared to come in the paint. That's how these young boys talk.
I don't even know if they talk like that out here, but I'm not even in the mix. And then, you know, I got girls, so I can tell you about all the shit, the female shit that what the girls got going on, but I don't know what the niggas be doing.
I say that it got to start with the chicks. I say, so the girls out here now got to start clowning these little young niggas who post on Instagram with guns and shit and doing all that and wearing them shicey. The girls got to start clowning their ass and they got to stop fucking them. They got to start telling them niggas, I don't mess with niggas that wear shicey, man. So, why you got them guns on your page? Then they'll stop doing that dumb shit.
See, but motherfuckers, I don't know about out there, but down here, motherfuckers talk to them a little too fly at the gas station or some shit. They want to try to kill you.
Yeah. Oh, no, you come to the gas station here and you don't go, when you come to Richmond, especially at night, you don't stop at the Exxon down the bottom Broad. Nigga die there. Like I done been there pumping gas and I looked around and I'm looking at the gas pumps and while I'm pumping right here, I look at that pump, and everybody got a 30 hanging out their pocket.
Yeah.
These little young boys. I'm like, that's how they pump gas here.
But it's like that. It's getting like that everywhere. Like, I've been in like little towns in Mississippi and Alabama and all that and seen the YNs pull up with pistols hanging out their sweatpants and shit. Just in their pocket in their sweatpants. You know?
The 30 clip hanging out that bitch. They just walk in the store.
Yep.
They moving like little assault squads. I remember dude told me one day, older cat, I know his son and shit, but he was like, man, he said, man, shit, the young boys told me put my little pistol up because they riding around 4 deep with Drakes. What I'm going to do with a pistol? I said, damn. He said, so I got my AR in the truck, man. They scared me. I said, dang. They ride around Richmond like little baby assault squads, like looking for the ops. Like and then that's another thing. Everybody want to be a rapper. Like here in Richmond, I think, so that's what it is. It's that social media, that internet, and there's like whoever could do the most drastic shit, they doing this shit for clicks and likes. Like these motherfuckers now go shoot somebody, then go make a song about it. And talk about it in their song and put the song out.
Okay.
They thinking that's what, they seeing the Chicago, they seeing the young boys, they seeing all that. So they thinking that's what they got to do to get on. Just on who? The baby, he got on after he killed the dude in Walmart. So, but they ain't realize that if you sitting out here, even if your music good, you rapping about people you shooting and shit you doing now, by the time you get on, you going to jail.
Yeah.
You sitting in jail.
Shit is going on out here in Dallas,
Yeah. Or you dead.
Yeah.
They don't get it. They, and they want them clicks. Everybody need an op. And if you ain't doing that shit, you soft. And, you got to do the shit you rapping about. Then they beefing with each other in the raps. Crazy. Yeah, Louisville rough too. Yeah, Louisville, they ain't playing down there. They're not playing down there. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm going downstairs, got to cook me something to eat.
So you made Beak something to eat, but then make you nothing to eat?
Yeah. I had to make sure she ate before I did.
So, you didn't make enough for both of you?
Because I don't eat, I made her some steaks. I don't eat steak. I don't eat meat. I'm vegetarian, so.
Ah, for real?
Yeah, so I cooked for her so she could eat. I could do this, then I could go eat. And I got cook for the dogs, too.
He cooked for the dogs, too.
Yeah, my dogs eat, my dogs, man, I treat my dogs so good. They treat me so bad. Terrible.
Well, Ty, I appreciate you coming on, bro.
All right, man. No
coming
problem.
Through in the clutch
problem.
When having technical issues. Yeah, to everybody in the back door, everybody listening. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, comment, subscribe everywhere. We're growing.
Yeah, man.
We made a nice little jump, and now it's moving slowly again. Let's try to make another jump, man. Tell everybody you know. Keep telling folks. Keep spreading the word, man. Keep sharing. Do your thing, man. Let people know what we got going.
Yeah, man.
I posted, I hit 25,000 streams, but that's because Spotify just told me this morning. Because I think they were just looking at like the last month. I'm really at 31,000, y'all. So we growing. We hitting it. We hitting the ground moving, man. So I appreciate all of y'all because it takes every single one of you that listen, man. Let's keep that momentum going. Keep the momentum train going.
31,000.
For sure.
Let's hit the torch for that.
I need to make some QR codes or something. Hey, yeah, come up with some merch ideas for me to make. I'm not good at this shit. I just get on here and kind of talk, and I got friends that talk even better than me, and I let them make the show for me. Yeah, I gotta get some stickers or some stuff made, man. We gonna figure it out, man. We gonna make it work. But yeah, and don't forget about the Patreon, man. Patreon.com/Guessnicity. You can go there. I'm working on trying to get a Spotify subscription. Some people don't like Patreon, but you can combine them, and all the content that's bonus on Patreon, I should be able to make bonus on Spotify. And you can watch it there if you prefer Spotify over using the Patreon app. I'm just trying to get it to work. Anyway, enough of me talking, man. I love every single one of y'all. Everybody in Backdoor, David, Alexis, Apex, Erica's back there. Mateo came in late. Angie, get better. Angie is sick. Please, Angie, get better.
No, that is a good idea. There you go right there. They say you got to make the Guessnicity board game.
Yes. No, well, you know what?
Or like the little murder mystery game. Got to make the Guessnicity
The cards, I got, listen, I got some shit in the works. I got somebody who just sent me some shit that we working on. So yeah, we got that coming too. Yeah, this one, we haven't had any disconnections. I think it was with Tam keep disconnecting and coming back in. All of those tracks got to get uploaded. Every time she leaves out and came back in, it created another track, which fucked it up.
Did she say, hope they don't fuck this one?
Yeah.
I can't say play.
But, all right, y'all, man. I love every single one of y'all. If I didn't say your name in the back door, y'all know what it is. Charged to my head, not my heart. It's been real. Hey, and
see
again,
y'all
Ty,
next time.
It was great getting to know you, bro.
All right. Peace. Peace. We out.